Welcome to What's on the Bench, episode 11, Confused. So first I want to say that every year I get confused as to which week Thanksgiving's on, either the 3rd or the 4th. And yeah, so that being said, did you guys catch the error in last week's video? So I'm going to try to keep this one short this week, but we'll see how it goes. First up is my 3D printed YJ Truggy project, and got a little further along with this. Went ahead and made some steel sliders for it, and pretty happy with how they came out. Just took a little bit of time and still got to be cleaned up, and I'm going to paint them likely, and I think they should probably work out pretty good. They fit real tight to the body. And then I went ahead and got rid of the old, had an airplane servo mount holding the rear steering, or working for the rear steering, and got rid of that and went and printed me up link riser servo mount. So it's a combination of the link riser I came up with for the Jeep, my white Jeep, and servo mount for E10. So that is looks like it's going to work out. And also put some electronics in it just to kind of test the gear ratio, but they're just basically mock-up electronics, because that Stinger 20 turn probably wouldn't do very well in there. That steering servo don't even have any wires on it, so that wouldn't work. So I also went and printed up a little half interior and the cage. And the half interior is, I created the file, and then I added these drivers in the slicer. I still have to try to figure out how long the arms have to be and how much room I got for the heads and what I'm going to do for heads. But I haven't test fit it yet. I kind of have my doubts because it looks like it's going to be a little too long. Let's see how it goes. I don't know, it's oh no. A little bit of trouble. This may have been a fail, I think. Actually, I think that'll probably work. Okay. So gotta figure out arms and heads and steering wheel. And, also, this is the front body mount right here. So I just run a little rod through the chassis and through here. It locks it down into place. I guess I'll show you how the body fits with the sliders on it now. It's pretty snug fit. But I think that'll probably work. And it doesn't have the rod in the front right now. Well, I might do something to support this a little bit. But I think that's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Besides those ugly electronics sitting right there. So next up is my Gen 7. And I've gotten a little bit of work on this one, but I've mostly been working on the printed YJ. And I've gone and pretty well finished up the body work. I didn't paint it. I just I touched up the fenders, fender flares. But I just got it basically smooth, and then went and put some diamond plate over it, and got the bumper made, or got the bumper painted too. Just still got to do a license plate, and I want to do a little bit to the window that goes onto the top. Maybe make it hinged. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, and also still have to put the motor in. I don't have an engine under the hood right now, but that's no big deal. I'm not really worried about it. I'll get it in pretty soon. I want to try to mount it a little bit different than it was before. It was a little bit shitty, I guess. Well, I guess that's about it. And so due to me being so confused, this week's outro was done last week. So last week's outro will be done this week? How does it work? This week will be last week's outro. And this week... kind of confused myself even more. Okay. This week's outro was in last week's video. So I'm going to do last week's outro right now. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next week.